Dr. Kaya from the University of Pittsburgh came and told us about this amazing concept, and we were like, we would be thrilled to host Dr. Micah in this event. It sounds right up our alley. You know, Alumni Theater Company is all about Black youth and expression, and art, you know, just is so transformative when it comes to healing and trauma and all those things. So Dr. Kai definitely made the connection.
We were able to bring him here to Pittsburgh to do an academic talk as part of our Rubash lecture, which happened in the law school yesterday. But tonight, he's doing the translation of the academic work in his community-based theatrical presentation on site. And I couldn't be more excited to be able to bring it to the University of Pittsburgh and to the city of Pittsburgh.
It's like this all the time. It's like, set vibes.
I think it's so important to find ways to really engage with our young people. As the show talked about, children and youth today are facing so many challenges which are not new to our world, but really finding a way to meet children, young people, youth where they're at, I think is so important so that we can connect with them and really try to lead them in the right direction with, you know, our wisdom and our guidance.
I feel like we talk so much about accessibility in social work, and we say it and we don't mean it, or we think about accessibility from our own lens and not necessarily through the people who have the lived experience. And so I think going to events like these just really shows you like what actually works and what is actually accessible for the youth in our communities. And so I think it's just important to show up and be present and just like elevate these voices of people that are doing this work.
Really nice to be reminded of the truth about like academia and where we all come from and how different it can be. And I like how he kind of challenges what you see his name and his title and like what that might look like. And I see like a doctor coming from UCLA, like School of Medicine, and think like, wow, that's a lot. So I think it is just a nice reminder like just how much diversity exists within our field and what you can do with your skills.
Last 2 years, I've realized that if something doesn't work, it's because of something that we could be changing versus them not responding or like they don't want to do it. I think it's always something we could be changing, and this show kind of showed me like a different way I could be approaching it. Like it was like clock it, drop it, swap it for cognitive restructuring, and I'm going to take that with me for the rest of my life.
It was actually funny, and I feel like he was talking about like important points in like in an interesting way. Like it was interesting to listen to and funny. So yeah.
First of all, I learned so much, but when I think I took away, that was the most profound, was the walk, the wind, the water, and the rest, right? And how something that seems so insignificant can have such an impact on the positive mental health for young people, and what can we do to make sure the young people in our spheres of influence are getting enough wind, water, walking, and rest.
I think shows like this are the catalyst to impact your youth. They need to feel like they can relate. They need to see that adults do care. Telling them we're proud of them, telling them that we are here for them is something that's so important. So I think that something like this is something that's transformative to a young person's life.